After Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced at E3, we were pretty confident that it would be a while before Square Enix showed anything more of the game. Oh, how wrong we were. While it's not much, they recently showed off some new gameplay at Disney's D23 Expo in Japan, so it's time to do what we do best and start up the old analysis machine to see what secrets and details we can find. And be sure to watch our previous analysis, as we'll be skipping over what we've covered before. So let's get to it. The gameplay video opens once again in Twilight Town with Sora, Donald, and Goofy taking on a group of shadows and large bodies, only this time it's in the Tram Commons section of the town. It seems fairly standard at first until Sora starts launching fire spells. It's our first look at magic in the game, but it's still difficult to say how it'll exactly work. That's because none of the menus change during this sequence. Sora's MP doesn't decrease, and the command menu doesn't switch to a quick select view for magic. So, like the first trailer, it's likely that this video is merely a target render designed to give a taste of what the final game will be like. It's also worth noting that Sora doesn't display any of the acrobatics he showed off in the E3 trailer. Instead, his fighting style is more reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts 2. That is, until the trailer shows off a potentially big new addition to Sora's arsenal: Disney rides. The first one shown is called the Two-Shoot Blaster. With this, Sora's Keyblade appears to take the form of twin guns that shoot fire spells rather than energy bullets. At first glance, it seemed to be a new take on the Wisdom form, but that obviously isn't the case since Donald is still fighting alongside Sora, so the Two-Shoot Blaster is definitely a new ability. This is confirmed with our look at the next one, the Pirate Ship. Unlike the previous ability, Sora is confined to the ship itself, and based on his movements, it looks like proper timing will cause greater damage. If you time it right, the ship will swing higher and higher until it spins in a full circle. However, what's interesting to note is that the command menu only has 2 options during this sequence, while the Two-Shoot Blaster had 4. Is it because the blaster had more flexible options? Finally, we get a look at Big Magic Mountain. With this, Sora, Donald, and Goofy circle around their enemy while riding a magic roller coaster. In this case, it's the Rock Titan from Hercules, which has appeared as a boss in both the original Kingdom Hearts and Recoded. But this ability has us the most confused since this entire sequence looks incredibly scripted. It seems to circle the Rock Titan perfectly, and there's even a moment where Sora dodges the Titan's swinging hand. Perhaps it is possible for enemies to knock you out of the roller coaster though. And as with the pirate ship, Big Magic Mountain has less command menu options than the others. However, there's another small difference between these 3 abilities. Both Big Magic Mountain and the pirate ship have a blue bar beneath their names that seems to be counting down, likely until they can no longer be used. But Two-Shoot Blaster has an orange bar instead. Is it reliant on something else, or is it a different kind of ability than the other 2? It's also unlikely that the 3 abilities will work like summons either, since most of them cause Donald and Goofy to disappear while in use, so these are definitely something brand new. And they're more than likely based off rides found in Disney theme parks. Big Magic Mountain is probably based off the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. The pirate ship is based off a Pirates of the Caribbean theme, though the ride itself is common to almost every amusement park. But Two-Shoot Blaster is harder to place. We think it may be based off Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin or Toy Story Midway Mania. Both are rides based around shooting the environment while on the ride. The question is, could these rides indicate what places we'll be visiting in the game? Many of the summons in previous games have come from worlds you visit, like Genie or Tinkerbell, while others are from worlds you never see, like Dumbo or Bambi. But for the sake of possibility, does that mean we'll see a Western-themed world for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, or maybe the return of the Pirates of the Caribbean world? The only Western-themed Disney movie recently was The Lone Ranger, though we doubt it'll make an appearance considering how badly it performed in theaters. But does the inclusion of Two-Shoot Blaster mean that a Toy Story world will make an appearance? After all, we do know that the Kingdom Hearts team is interested in using Pixar properties. And if that isn't enough evidence, just look at the star in the center of the Two-Shoot Blaster logo. Kind of looks like Woody's badge, doesn't it? Okay, we're almost done here, but there's still one last thing we wanted to point out. When Sora is fighting the Rock Titan, where is the fight taking place? The Rock Titan has always appeared in Hercules' world, the Olympus Coliseum. In the first game, Olympus Coliseum was confined to just that, the Colosseum. In the second game, the world expanded into Hades' underworld, and in Birth by Sleep, a little of the town outside the Colosseum was seen. None of those places match where this fight is taking place, so could Olympus Coliseum be expanding yet again? Maybe this fight is taking place on Mount Olympus, and Sora, Donald, and Goofy have to help Hercules in protecting the home of the gods, just like in the movie. Surprisingly, it's something that the game's never explored, so it leaves a lot of potential, and the Colosseum aspect could be left in place too. After all, there was one on Earth and one in the underworld, why not one on Mount Olympus? And with that, we're done covering everything in the latest gameplay trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. If you liked our analysis, make sure to subscribe or follow us on Facebook and Twitter at GameXplain. Thanks for watching, and be sure to keep an eye on GameXplain for more on Kingdom Hearts and other things gaming too.